The Navy lost contact with the ARA San Juan submarine on November 15, shortly after the vessel's captain reported a failure in the battery system while the sub was submerged, the Argentine military has said. Ships and aircraft from at least 7 nations have been scouring parts of the South Atlantic for the sub. On Tuesday, 3 vessels will move to an expanded search area, Argentine Navy spokesman Enrique Balbi said. The search area is 2 times the size of Buenos Aires, Balbi said Tuesday.A. a day earlier. The spokesman said the search had entered a critical phase because the ARA San Juan crew's oxygen could run out by Wednesday in one of the worst-case scenarios. Argentina's missing submarine. What we know under normal circumstances, the vessel has sufficient fuel, water, oil and oxygen to operate for weeks without external help, Balbi said, and the vessel could snorkel or raise a tube to the surface to charge batteries and draw fresh air for the crew. The oxygen situation also could be helped, even if the vessel bobs adrift on the surface with the hatch open. But if the sub doesn't surface, oxygen might last only 7 days, Balbi said. The vessel was submerged when the Navy last made contact with it, and Tuesday would mark the 6th full day of its disappearance. This phase of search and rescue is critical, Balbi said Monday. This is why we are deploying all resources with high-tech sensors. We welcome the help we have received to find them. The submarine was traveling from a base in far southern Argentina's Tierra del Fuego archipelago to its home base in Mar del Plata, a city hundreds of miles to the northeast, when the Navy lost contact with it last week. The ARA San Juan appears near Buenos Aires in this undated photo from the Argentine Navy. The sub's last known location in the San Jorge Gulf, off southern Argentina's Patagonia region, is nearly midway between the bases. The vessel had been due to arrive at its destination Sunday. Shortly before the Navy lost contact with the sub, the vessel's captain reported it had experienced a short circuit, Argentine Navy spokesman Gabriel Galeazzi said Monday. The captain was told to change course and return to Mar del Plata, Galeazzi said. This type of problem is considered routine, and the crew was reported safe, he added. There was one more communication with the captain before the sub went missing, Galeazzi said. The Navy did not give details of its content.The. San Juan is a German-built, 65-meter-long, 213-foot, TR-1700 submarine, powered by 1 electric and 4 diesel engines, the Argentine Navy said. Approximations of oxygen in the vessel are complicated, said William Craig Reed, a former U.S. Navy diver and submariner. It's dependent upon the last time they actually recharged their batteries, how long ago they refreshed the air, what's inside the submarine, Reed said. Peter Layton, a visiting fellow at the Griffith Asia Institute at Australia's Griffith University, offered a scenario similar to Balbi's if the vessel had sunk but was still intact. Layton said the crew would have about a week to 10 days of oxygen. If the hull is intact, it can withstand ocean depths up to about 600 meters, Layton said. If the vessel is resting on Argentina's continental shelf, it is likely in waters shallower than this, but if it's farther out into the Atlantic Ocean, it could be below its crush depth in which the hull buckles under pressure. Ships and aircraft from Argentina, the United States, Uruguay, Brazil and other nations have been searching for the sub on the surface and underwater. A ship leaves an Argentine naval base Monday to join the search for the missing sub and its crew. Earlier hopes that searchers may have heard communication attempts by the crew have not panned out, the military said. For instance, noises that had been detected Monday initially were thought to be a possible distress signal from the crew. But later analysis determined the noises were not from the missing vessel, but instead might have been from the ocean or marine life, Balbi said. The Argentine Navy on Saturday reported 7 communication attempts that were initially believed to originate from the San Juan.